What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Espresso, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video here today on the channel. Today, we're going to be taking a look at something that you may have seen around YouTube in the Call of Duty community, that being dark matter in one game. However, we're not going to be getting it in this video. Instead, we're going to be taking a look at this at an objective point of view and talking about just how much XP you'd get for getting dark matter in one game. But before we get into it, firstly, thank you guys so much for the absolutely fantastic support recently. You guys have been killing all the rating expectations, all the likes and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for all that support. Really do appreciate it. And if you guys do enjoy this one, make sure you drop a like rating down below. It really does help the video out. And of course, if you guys are new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing to stay up to date with all things Black Ops 3 Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered here on the channel. But let's talk about dark matter in one game. So you may have seen a couple streams around YouTube here and there, a couple faces, good friends of mine like Incredilag, Big Foltz. Those guys, they've done videos where they've gotten dark matter in one game. And essentially what it is that they've gone on to do all the challenges up until the very last one, in which you unlock gold for every single weapon. So in the simplest ways to visualize this, if you've not seen it already, you get right to the point of completion and then do every single weapon in one game to complete it all so that you get dark matter in one game. So all that explained out of the way, what would it equate to here if you've gotten all the base weapons, all the SMGs, snipers, LMGs, ARs, all that good stuff? What would it look like if you got all that done in one game and got dark matter subsequently therefrom it? Well, if you do all the math here and you add up all the camo challenges XP alone, not talking about in-game stuff or anything like that, on a standard day with no double XP, you would end up getting, just from dark matter from this, 262,500 XP just for those weapon camos. So that's a pretty good amount of XP here, but really, what does it equate to? What does that turn out to be? If you want to take a look at how much in leveling you get out of this, that's a completely different story, but also still an incredible reward from it. So let's talk about this in the parameters of level 1 to level X with this. If it is, once again, without any double XP and simply based off the camo challenge XP alone, you would, assuming, which isn't possible unless you somehow had every single weapon permanently unlocked from a prestige, which once again you can't do that in its entirety. If you were to start at level 1 and go up to some certain level, just the camo challenges alone would get you up to roughly level 24. So level 1 to 24 for one game of Call of Duty sounds pretty good here with this. But of course, once again, that's not something that can happen. So let's talk about it in a more practical sense. Say you get all your weapons unlocked by maybe level 35. Once again, that relies on you using all of your permanent unlock tokens at the perfect time and getting the most out of them. And that's still really tough to do here, however, and it's just in theory. But if you were to start at, say, level 35, you would then end up getting roughly to the in-between point of 42 and 43. And once again, that's just off of camo challenges alone. And as you know, once you start to get up into those higher levels, it starts to become a larger gap in between each of those levels. So definitely is something that does add a nice little boost here. But say you are a max level, anything above level 55, 10th prestige, and you're going towards that level 1000. How much would this boost you up if you did this as well? Once again, following the parameters of no double XP weekend or any other bonuses here with this, you would then end up getting roughly 4.7 levels, or if you throw in your in-game bonuses and other challenges you may have completed on top of this, roughly right around 5 levels out of this. So is it something that is absolutely massive? Well, firstly, I would say yes, because 5 levels in one game at a higher rank definitely is something very nice, and while it is something you still put in work and effort into for a large, vast time period, it is something that rewarding yourself at one point is definitely nice. However, the cool thing is that if you've gotten this on, say, a double XP weekend, and I believe Big Foltz was one of the ones that did this in one of his videos on it, but he got it on a double XP weekend, and including the bonuses and everything, he got 718,000 XP. Now, there were some other weapons like the DLC weapons included in this as well, but 718,000, or double of your current 262,000, that is something ridiculous. So no matter what way you spin it here, dark matter in one game yields so much in terms of XP, and definitely is something very cool here that you might not have noticed if you just do it camo by camo in that progression that normally you would end up taking to get dark matter. So that said, that's where we're gonna wrap it up here today, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to give you a nice little perspective into what this can look like all at one point. So as time goes by and you do complete dark matter, even if you do it at 1 camo per time, you're eventually getting this much XP. XP. So definitely is very cool here, I think, with this. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. And if you guys did, make sure you drop a like rating down below. And if you guys have any thoughts here on this, leave your thoughts down there in the comments. It's always welcomed. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. And if you guys aren't new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing to stay up to date with Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, and Modern Warfare Remastered, all coming very soon. So thank you guys. My name is Nikolai Espresso. I will see you guys later. Take care and peace.